Welcome back to Why Should We Care About the Indo-Pacific? Jim Caruso, I am in yet another country.
Yes, you're in a home country, or at least that's what you call it.
Yeah, so I have come to you in the past several weeks from Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, the Philippines, Taiwan. It's actually kind of nice to be in my country.
Well, it's nice that you're not on the lam anymore.
Exactly. Jim, we have with us today the founder and CEO of Rhombus Power, Anshuman Roy. Anshu has been running Rhombus Power since about 2011, I believe. And Rhombus uses AI to predict things happening in the future. So very famously predicted the Russian invasion of Ukraine several months in advance to the day. And so we're gonna dig into how all that happens. So Anshu, I'm going to ask you the first question. Why, sir, should we care if artificial intelligence can prevent future conflict?
Hey, thank you, Ray. Thank you for having me, and thank you, Jim. Why should we care? Well, we should care because predictions, forecasts, any peek into the future that can reduce the cone of uncertainty that future brings with it is generally a good thing because it buys us time to make better decisions. It helps us gives us more time to understand what could be the drivers of conflict. It buys us the time to maybe intervene if we still can, and find ways to avoid such conflict. So, that's in summary, that's why we should care, because it can win peace.
So, Anshu, for novices like us, we only know what we read in the papers. And a lot of the AI we hear about has problems with things like hallucinations and giving out bad data. And when you're dealing with such critical factors as war and peace, that sort of incorrect information can be really dangerous. How do you keep that from happening?
Through the best of human curation and subject matter expertise applied on top of what artificial intelligence can tell us. The reason why we see hallucinations, as you probably know, is because ChatGPT is simply trying to guess the next word. It's guessing. And in the end, it's just a good guesser, but it's not going to be always right. In our world, which we inhabit, we use the machine to generate the outputs, whether it be threat prediction or whether it be forecasting what it might cost to buy the next F-35 or what might be the availability of aircrafts 5 years down the road, whatever the question might be. We use our system to make such predictions. And then we don't call it a prediction, we just call it a raw output at that point. And then we apply some very sophisticated analysis on top of that to contextualize what we are seeing from the system. And only when it passes through some significant amount of review do we publish such information. So it's just layers and layers of the usual thing, which is apply the checks and balances that are necessary for responsibly generating outputs with AI.